A fun idea. Hi, everyone. I had a fun idea tonight to let's see what happens if we take the prison as we have it, as it is on Steam, and we turn the gang leaders loose. Right? We just turn them loose and put them in max sec with everyone else, and then take the guards, take them off of their patrol routes. We're not going to fire any, but we'll just keep them around, let them do wherever they want to go, right? And we'll see which gang comes out on top, right? So it's just going to be an ongoing experiment, you know. But take your votes, all right? Cast your votes, see what you think. The one thing I will say about it is that Red Gang has a pretty substantial lead at the moment. 42 members to everyone else's 34 and 37. So, you know, they got a bit of a head start. There's also 16 kills. So we'll take a look at the score now. This is the calm before the storm, right? And then we'll see what happens when I take deployment and I say, you know, everything's on white. Let's just put everything on white here on deployment. See if my camera's in a good spot. I think so. I like how the interface is all, like, all this stuff is scaled decently or on the outside, but like this tiny little window here is so, it's 4K still, which is good for me. I'm fine with it, but it's probably bad for all you viewers. So just ignore it. We'll turn all this stuff back to white. There we go. And like that. And like that. And like that. Okay, then we'll just take and right click everywhere. Take them off of all their patrols. Right? This is gonna take a while. That's okay, it's the prep work, you know? And you know what? I think I'm gonna let the other legendaries out too. You know, just let everyone out into the general population and see what happens. They'll probably get recruited. I would think they're gonna get recruited. So we'll see what happens here. Let me know if the game volume is too loud. I can turn it down if it's too loud. I think it's probably fine, but let me know. Yeah, gotta take all the guards off of their routes. No one's allowed. We'll leave all the guards maybe over here, and we don't need to. So what we're gonna do is turn all of this stuff, turn everything into like a max sec only area, right? All this stuff is max sec only, max sec only. And you know what? I think maybe we'll take and open up the... I've made some changes based on your guys' feedback to the prison. I haven't made them all yet. I still have some changes to make. But you guys probably... A lot of you guys probably saw the escape attempt that I put out. I just released all 3 videos today, whatever. Because it's not that good of an attempt to keep you in suspense. But I'm going to make some changes to the prison and then try again. So we'll have a second attempt at escape because I think it's too easy. So there's a couple of things I need to change, like this door. The wall's only as good as the weakest point. Everything is always only as good as its weakest point, so this door needs to go. This door probably is unnecessary at that point. Then I'm going to put a guard tower right here. Like some people have said, I should put guard towers up. So I think I'm going to put guard tower right there, although I don't think the guard tower can actually see over the perimeter wall, so it's probably pointless, but we'll do it anyway. We'll see if I'll put one here, and then we'll put one over here in the forestry, and then we'll stick like a guard, I don't know, an armory or something over here. So that'll probably prevent people from being able to run out like I did, so that'll be good. And then my tunnel, I only needed to get about 5... well, I don't know. My tunnel that I dug, I got to about here. So I only needed to go that much further. But there's a lot of dog routes. But where there isn't dog routes is down here, right? There's no dog routes down here. Let's go back to deployment really quick. I'll talk about this while we have the gang war going. So, place your bets, people. Who do you think? Red gang, yellow, red gang, green gang, or blue gang? Who do you think is going to win the gang war? Now, I probably should turn the lose conditions off, but I don't know how to do that. so that if there's more than 20 deaths in a day, I don't lose. Probably should do that, but we'll see. So we're not going to fire any guards. The guards get to stay where they are. However, there's no patrol route, so they're going to have to respond to things, whoever's around. With this means that the guards' presence in high-value areas like common rooms, they're not going to have that presence. Because I've got the prison orchestrated right now, or organized right now, to where gangs really don't control any territory. My guards do. I've looked at the points in time in which prisoners try to take over these places, and I put a bunch of guards in there at those specific times. Now I've got the regime cleared, and there's no routes, so it's fine. Okay, so now let's take the gang leaders. We'll start with them. Yes, Scott Gordon's back in the prison. That was the surprise, by the way. That was the surprise. Creaser's back in too. He's over here somewhere, and he's still the lieutenant for blue. Okay, so I need to get Gordon. Put him into maximum security. He looks so different with that orange shirt on, doesn't he? Where is the other gang leader? It's Gibbs, who's currently fighting. Go figure. Let's put him in maximum. And then I think, is it Adam Marples? Who's the other gang leader? Yeah, it's Marples. This guy. Put him in maximum as well. And so those guys will get taken into maximum security, and they'll get put into the general population. So we'll get to see how fast the gangs grow and how terrorizing, how much they can terrorize everything. Gordon's in the comments. Nice. So I think I need to turn the lose conditions off, though, because I'm going to have more than 20 deaths in a day. I'm sure of it. But we'll see. Let's turn this up. We got these guys all reset here. Is this not set to a... Hang on. Door controller. Where is it? This door controller. No, it's totally hooked up. There's just nobody out there. So I need to have multiple people on these. So let's kind of make... No. Like this. And then like this, like this. Like this, like this, like this, like this. Like this, like this. People should be able to get in and out of here now pretty easily. Multiple people able to open the doors. Okay, so where are the gang leaders? Let's take a look at them. They being brought into max sec yet? Yep, there they are. Being brought into their own cells in max sec now. I think the game's probably a little bit too loud. Let's turn it down just a little bit, because all the clangs from the cells and stuff is really loud. Okay, now the problem with this plan is they're going to riot a lot, right? Because they're going to get punished a lot. So the hope here is that the guards take care of it. I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to let the riots happen. I'm going to let the guards do their thing. It's going to be total chaos. But the idea here is I want to see which gang is going to win, right? Which gang is going to come out on top. So I'm not going to do anything about their punishments. If I happen to see them, in solitary, I'll take them out. But I'm not gonna like really focus on it. So like it looks to me like he's being taken somewhere. So let's like just take care of his punishment, because I don't really actually want riots, to be honest. This is not an easy prison to manage at all. The AI does a terrible job at managing it, and that's why we had so many riots in the escape, because the AI does not forgive the gang leaders for their punishments, you know? And so you end up with riots all the time. Gibbs needs to be forgiven. It's freezing up. Come on. Come on now. There we go. Is that all of them? Or is Gordon getting hit too? Nope, that's all of it. Okay. Cool, so they should be heading into the general population now. Should be. We're not going to bring in any new prisoners. We're going to let them have... I mean, there's 500 in the prison. I mean, come on. 500 prisoners. I expect hundreds of gang members by morning. Do it big, guys. I want to see results. Okay, blue is being taken to that cell. Okay, so blue leader's up here. Green leaders... Green already controls the yard. Green already controls this yard. They just jumped right on it. They're like, yeah, that's us. Look at red. They're like, yeah, this is our chapel. Get out. Oh, come on. Don't freeze up on me, game. I think green's on his way to making another lieutenant. Where is he going? Where is he off to? Is he trying to get in here? Yeah, he's trying to make another lieutenant. He just, like, went from the whole other side of the prison all the way down to Waterhouse. Another Duncan. What is it with Duncans? They're always Duncans are always the gang leaders. What is that? Kelly T, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. Thank you. You're awesome. It says, you're right, it's very fun. Okay, so... Oh, man. So let's see what we have. We have, uh-oh. Gangs. Turn it up. 42, 34, 37. So that was interesting. We got to actually witness Green Leader just go and make his own... Green Leader just walk all the way across the prison and make his own lieutenant. And it's another Duncan. Alright. This guy's going up that way. Green already owns this yard. That'll be interesting to see. Looks like they're trying to take over this one too. But Red's coming in to stop them. It's so interesting to watch like the gangs when they're allowed to do what they want. Like when they're not restricted by anything, when they're allowed to just go out and do things. It actually kind of keeps the gang leaders busy too, you know? Like they're not going to start acting up. Look at Red just tagged up another one. Marples just came in here and made Ian Speed. Okay. So another deputy. Oh gosh. 2 more deputies. He made 2 of them in here. Oh, okay. We have some gang business going on over here. Hold on. I think it's Creaser's cell. Hold on. Let's see if I can get... Where's the guard here? I want to see if I can get a guard in there. I want to see if that's Creaser's cell. I think it is. Yep, there he is. That's Creaser's cell. He's up to no good. Where are they going? They're off to do something. They were doing gang business. The leader's over here in this common room. Red owns this yard. That's Red's yard now. Here we go. They're starting to rack up money. I wonder who's going to end up with the most money. And we're going to do this for at least until they're all dead or until it's 11 o'clock Eastern time. So it'll be about an hour, a little over an hour. And we'll see who's ahead at a little over an hour because this will be fun. If I see a gang leader that's being punished, if I see the danger go up for that, I'll forgive them. But everyone else is allowed to be punished, so they'll have to just take it. I think blue needs a little bit of protection. What'll be interesting to see, really, is if I actually let's do this temporarily. Let's do this because I want to see if this actually impacts anything. I think it's up here. Come on, policy, policy right here. Cell quality ratings. If I turn this off, then prisoners. Yeah, let's just leave it on. Let's just leave it on. We'll see. I have the quality and variety for meals all the way up because I thought that might make people happy. Yeah, I cloned them. That's what it is. I cloned Scott Gordon and Duncan Creaser and put them back in the prison. I said, get back in there. I was just missing. I was missing having Gordon around so much that I needed to make a copy of him. You know, that's 8 deaths today. I hope they don't get to 20 because I'm gonna need more time. Don't get to 20 because that'll make this a really short experiment. All right, so currently we have green owns this one down here too. They've managed. Now, should I intervene? Should I tell them to be evicted or should I just let it go? I think I should just let it go. Let the gangs challenge it, you know? Like if Red wants to take over that yard, they can go up there and do it, you know? Just look at all the colors just walking around, recruiting new people. It's fun. Oh, you know what I should do? I should totally do this. Let's go with regime and then maximum security. What I should do is take the work lockup stage and make it work free time. All of the lockup stages should be work free time. This one will be free time. And then this one will be free time. And this will give the prisoners a lot more time to do what they want. A lot more time to you know, kind of organize and do things like this right here, where they're all in a meeting with Marples. Is this a second Marples? Wait, Marples is the leader. This is another Marples. There's 2 Marples. Hold on. I want this guard to go in this cell. Show me Marples. Wait, is there a new gang leader now? I think he's transferred power. He did. Marples just transferred power. He's not the gang leader anymore. Now it's Gareth Fletcher. I didn't even know they could do that. He just transferred power. He's not even the deputy. Wait, what? No way. Come on. I gotta be seeing things, right? Yeah, I'm seeing things. He's up here. He's up here. This is Marples. Adam Marples. There it is. Okay, so never mind. There's just 2 Marples. I was like so confused. So Fletcher's just a deputy then. Okay. Fair enough. Fletcher's a lieutenant. That's what it is. I wonder if they're going to take over this yard. This one's probably really hard to take over because it's right next to the security office and there's a bunch of snipers nearby. I imagine this one's pretty difficult to take over. The guards control this one, and that's not because of regime either. I've taken the deployment off of this entirely. There's no deployment for guards anymore, except for in this laundry, which I don't know why. Take this deployment off, take this deployment off. Take all of this stuff off, although really this is death row. He's not really participating in this. I think that'll work. Yep. Anarchy continues. We got some people contesting this yard up here. Red still owns it. I'm waiting to see who's going to take over these common rooms. So day 1, Green's got some territory and some money, actually. Green's getting money. That's important. Because money helps you... Money for the gangs helps them trade for things. Helps them purchase and trade for things that they want, like weapons. So the gang with the most money tends to also have a lot of weapons, which allows them to win fights, which allows them to take over more territory, which allows them to gain more money. So that's a pretty cool thing. I like that a lot. Uh-oh, here we go. A big fight. Guards are there to step in. All right, I'm gonna leave this. We're gonna let this roll on here. It's gonna get to sleep time. So currently, I don't think the kill counters have really moved all that much. But certainly the membership has gone up. When we started the stream, what was it? 42, 34, 36, I think. And now it's 44, 37, 40. So Gordon went to work, getting himself some help. Look at all this help. He's got 3 deputies in here. 3 lieutenants. They're called lieutenants. I should stop calling them deputies. They're totally lieutenants. Gordon's over there, working his way around. All right, I'm wondering, like, the cell arrangements, right? This is the thing I'm really curious about. If I turn cell quality ratings off, I bet gang members start to sit next to each other, right? I bet they start to actually have cells that are next to each other, which will be kind of interesting to see. Like, this is the blue neighborhood, the green neighborhood, right? I kind of want to see that dynamic unfold. So I'm going to turn cell quality ratings off. And that's going to allow them to move cells, move around in cells. Look at this blue. Look at this. All the blue, just all in the same group. They're all in the same spot. They're just... they're like really super organized. All the green is over here. This is cool. You just watch the dots just circle around and like here they are in their own yard, right? It's about to be sleep time. It's free time right now. They get to do what they want right now. Some of them have chosen to come in here and eat. Looks like some of them are going to go for the common room. Denied. Denied. Try again tomorrow. Oh, we got blue. Blue's taking this common room over. They just went ahead and took it. We still have a common room down here taken over by... Oh, this is a yard. The yards seem to be priority. I'm seeing the yards are the top priority, but I don't think they're going to be able to take this one. This one's too well protected. But we'll see. We've got a couple of common rooms. Blues decided to go after the common rooms. That's pretty interesting. A couple of gang members also have these big cells over here. Also pretty interesting. Maybe I should keep the cell quality ratings on. The gangs have started to spread out to the suburbs now. Without the cell quality ratings on, they're starting to spread out. Maybe I'll just keep them on. I do want to see how it changes the game, though. I do want to see how they sort of start to... Because I have a feeling they're going to start, over time, they're going to start to sort of get their cells right next to each other. And they'll start, like, blue will start maybe getting more cells over here next to their leader. And, like, green will start to... Where does green sleep? Green leader, where's he sleeping? Over here. Yeah, I have, like, green will start moving over here, or maybe they'll start... I think they're going to start moving around, but we'll see. Maybe we'll do a shakedown here and reset the weapons. Reset the weapon counter. Oh, here we go. Oh, all right, cool. So this is the slower part of the day because it's all sleep time, but it's good. We need it. We need to do a shakedown. We'll do a shakedown every night. So if they had weapons before, they'll have to go and find them again, right? So that's what we'll do. And then I'm not going to evict them though. I'm going to let them do their thing. So, you know, green's got this yard. If another gang wants it, they're going to have to take it, you know? Same thing with the common rooms. Blues decided to go after common rooms. That's kind of smart. Those are high value places. Nobody can go play pool. Or arcades. There's no arcades in the yards. Well, there technically is, but it's in the yard that you're not going to be able to take over very easily. It's in this one over here. Oh, can we... Yep, there we go. Game's glitching out. See, these guys have started to live. They're starting to bundle up here. Right? They're getting closer. They're going to start merging on their own leaders here. I would think. Red's got a much denser population over here. I got to imagine like stuff like this common room and stuff is going to get taken tomorrow. I got to imagine that's going to happen. Should I do the execution and get that out of the way? It's probably not fun. Whatever, I'll skip it. I left a death row inmate in the prison for you guys for the Steam file. I don't have the Steam file to this prison in the description. I probably should add it. Let's do that. I'm gonna go ahead and let this play on, and I'm gonna add a link to the Steam file. You're not gonna be able to hear the audio because I'm clicked off the window now, but I'm gonna add a link to the prison in the description of the stream, and that way people can right here. Here we go. 1 death. That's fine. We'll take a look at it in a second. I need to add it to the stream. So leave your votes. Let me know who you think. Maybe I should add it as like a card or something. You can vote in like a click thing. I don't know. Might be interesting to see that works. Where is it? Events. Here we go. I have to find the description of my own stream. All right, here we go. Right here. Let's say prison is available. This prison is available on the Steam Workshop here. Save the changes, and there we go. Okay, so people who come to the stream now should see a link to in the description for it. Okay, let's get rid of the shakedown. We've reset the weapon counter, so let's take a look at gang progress. We've got 45, 38, and 41. Looks to me like nobody's really killing much, but they're taking over territory. That's important. Got a whole bunch of little colors flowing through here. I kind of like this view because I can see where they're going. Like I can tell there's a deputy moving his way this way. There's a lieutenant here. I don't know why they don't. I'm not sure how the AI handles that. Oh, hang on. We got a big fight happening over here. Yeah. Is that Gordon? That's Gordon. Okay, if Gordon escapes, we have to reset. There's no escaping allowed. Although, honestly, he shouldn't escape. Here's what I'm going to do. Let's make this a little bit more harder to escape, because we saw how easy it was to escape before. Let's make this harder to escape. We're going to put in a guard tower down here. Yeah. That happens. We'll have deaths. Hang on. I got to pause this because this death is happening because of something like that. I think will probably work well. Let's have the workmen get on that. This death is happening because of punishments to gang leaders. So give me a second. Gotta find Gordon. There he is. Yeah, and this is gonna get way out of control so fast because they're having even more gang members now. Are there any more gang leaders that are getting punished? He's praying. He's praying. Well, you should be praying. That's exactly what you should be doing right now. I think we're good. I think that should take down the danger. It should. Do I have to bring in the riot police? Look at all the guards. Look at all the guards. The chaos. There's going to be some massive punishments. How are you supposed to help your gang if you're in solitary? I don't know. Should we bring in some more prisoners? We've got capacity for about 30 more. Hold on. Come on, game. There we go. 60 more, really. Maybe we bring in like 40 more prisoners just to mix it up. Number per day. Let's just bring in like 40 more. Yeah, that'll work. So 40 more will come in on the buses today. That'll be something. Yeah, pick your votes, or vote who you think is going to win. You can see the link to the straw. There's a straw poll in the. There's a straw poll in the comments. Seriously, the riot is coming again. Come on, come on now. Quit your rioting, people. Oh, we discovered a tunnel the other night. That's important to get rid of. Let's just do this and see if we can get rid of all of them. Okay, gang progress 40, 40, or 46, 40, 42. Red's still up, but they're not ahead in money, right? They're ahead in member numbers, but they're not ahead in money. I'm looking for money. Money and kills is what I'm looking for. They're ahead in kills, but they were already ahead in kills. I think they started with 16. That's a pretty big bloodbath. So we'll bring some more in on the truck, on the buses if we can. Do we have any more territory taken over? No. Nothing's contested yet. Got some people eating up here in the suburbs. This yard is actually no longer contested. So the inner cities are going to be where it's at. This whole area right here is going to be prime time because it's just super high value. This yard is so high value because there's so many weight benches in there. But yeah, blues decided to target common rooms, and they're mostly uncontested right now. They've gotten almost all of them. They got this one up here to get still. I don't know how they're going to get protective custody. I don't think they're going to. 41. I want to see, like, during free time, I bet their money just goes skyrocketing. Oh. Snipers are like, no, none of that. Should we add some armed guards? I've been told that you guys want to see armed guards in the prison. I've been against it since, I don't know, episode 30 or so, because, like, for the first half of this build, not really the first half, but near the first half of this build, I had armed guards. Like, all throughout the prison, I had like 10 of them. Granted, that was when the prison was much smaller. I had 10 of them. And it didn't matter what happened. The prisoners, they just don't care about armed guards. They'll attack them, kill them, and use their shotguns against each other. So I just decided they were too expensive, and they were just providing more ammo to the prisoners. So I decided against having them completely. And it made it more expensive. Wow, I think Blue just imported a bunch from the bus. I think a bunch just came in on the bus for Blue. We got a red coming in here. Okay, 49, almost 50 members. Blue's starting to catch up. They're starting to recover. Gordon's doing his thing. We got to take care of some danger here. We've got 49 members are furious, so that's red. So where is red leader? Red leader. It sounds a lot like Star Wars, but it's not. Where's red leader? That's the lieutenant. Here he is. Solitary. Let's forgive him. And we're good to go. Now, what I'm also curious about is, are there any legendaries that are not in gangs? Okay, so see these legendaries? right? The other legendaries that are not in gangs, they're still in Supermax. So what happens if I let them out? Do they get recruited to gangs? I mean, should I let them out? Hey, you guys, do you want to be free? Hello, Doyle, who has killed many guards since he's been here. You are now released into maximum security. Ashton Smith, you have done so much murder in this prison. You have killed so many people in this prison. It is ridiculous. I think you're going to get let out. You're in Supermax. You're in maximum now. How about... Let's save it before we do this, because I don't want to screw this up, because these guys are probably going to terrorize the whole place. I'm going to save it here, this one. This one is the reiterations for Steam, so I'm not going to touch those right now. So we'll save it as the regular prison file. Okay, now we'll take this guy, make him maximum. Take this guy, make him maximum. So we should have a bunch of... Oh, yeah, I missed one. Right here. Oh, Burgess. Oh, Jesus. All right. Take him out. And then I think there's one more. Doesn't look like it. So there should be a whole bunch of legendaries now released into general population. Here's one. That's Gordon. That's Gibbs. That's the green leader. All these potential informants now. It's okay. I actually would like to know information. I think we do have some question marks here. So how about we grab you? Come on into the security office and tell me about my prison. And then once we have an idea of who's legendaries and stuff, I'm not going to do anything about protective custody or anything, but I do want to know if there are other legendaries in the prison. So where are, like, this question mark here? Okay, that's all we needed to know. I just want to turn it on so we can deactivate you now. 49, 42, 46. Still not climbing super much in money, but still looking pretty good. This yard, I'll be really impressed if any gang takes over this yard. 21. There's always 21 guards in here. And that's not regime. That's just, they're just hanging out there. See, there's 17 deaths today. I'm really concerned about this. I'm going to get kicked out of my own prison here because of how many deaths are going to be today. I can't stop that. I'd like to get it to where I won't be fired for deaths, but I don't know how to edit the prison file to turn that off. I don't even know if you can edit the prison file to turn that off. So we've got a whole bunch of guards with sniper rifles now down here. And I'm going to actually hire a few more. So they can rest up and stuff. I could put an armory down here, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. But this is going to help with, like, if Gordon makes his way down here, it's going to help stopping him. And then maybe I'll do the same thing over here. Let's do that. Let's grab a guard tower. And let's put, like, a few of them like this. So that should stop any escape attempts from now, which will be great. And then we'll hire a few more snipers to go along with those towers. Okay. Cool. That'll help a lot with escape attempts. I'm going to seal this wall because you guys told me about it being a security risk, and it is. So let's dismantle this. Tell them to do that quite quickly. And then we'll replace this with a perimeter wall. Whew. I cloned Gordon, yes, that's exactly what I did. Yeah, I don't want to piss them off, though. That's the thing. Like, I have 18 deaths today. I don't want to get to 20. I don't know why it says 18 today, though. It's already passed another day. Like, another day has already passed. If we actually had 18 more die today, it's pretty crazy. I need someone to take care of this door. I need a workman to come and take care of this door. It's this guy. Okay. Come on, game. And perimeter wall, please. Prioritize that. Okay, good. So they're going to get on that. Build another perimeter wall there. Let's take a look at gangs now. 51, 44, 48. Still not really getting climbing up in the kills at all, though. Still, I think Red's holding on to his lead, but I don't know how we're going to judge who wins. Do we do it by money? I think that's the only way you can do it is with money. Money and kills. Because Red was already ahead in kills and members, but nobody was ahead in money. Everyone was, like, even with money. So I'm almost thinking we just use money as the scale for who's winning. Because that's the only metric that they were even on. Red theoretically has an advantage because of the member count, but I don't know. I want to know if there are any legendaries that have been recruited to one of the gangs. That's something I would like to know. You have a couple of legendaries wandering around. Oh man, like a legendary prisoner out in the suburbs. Oh yeah. This is getting to be chaotic now. Here's another one. That's Scott Gordon, never mind. What's he doing? Is this gang business? Come on now. Yeah, he just recruited somebody. He just recruited somebody. Personally. He personally came in and recruited somebody. This must be an important fellow. Let's check in on this guy. Did I click the right cell? I think I did. Yeah, this guy. Stephen McEvey? Okay. Can I click your character? He's just stoical. Okay. He must have a good personality because Gordon thought he was worth personally recruiting to the gang. Alright. Well, it looks like these yards are now taken away. So we're not going to have any more money stolen. And it's nighttime now. That's fun. So this should stop any escape attempts from that direction. The other one should stop any escape attempts from the other direction. And look, more rioting. Let's see. See, now it says 21 deaths today. Great. Great. So now I'm going to get a call from the mayor telling me that I'm going to get kicked out of my own prison. I need to turn that off for this challenge. If I'm going to do this type of challenge, I need to turn that off. Which one is... Why are they upset? It's 44. Okay, who's got 44? Green. Okay, where's green? Right here. Okay. 25, 23. Well, if you're going to do it, you might as well keep going. We're going to have tons of deaths every day. Now that the legendaries are out in Gen Pop, it's not going to be pretty. I probably should have left them. Locked up. I might go back to the previous save that we just did and reopen that one. There hasn't really been any progress made. I mean, there have been a few recruits. That's about it. A few recruitments, but I might go back to the save file and turn them back just so the other legendaries aren't in the prison because they're gonna make too many deaths. When this clock rolls over in the top right, I'm gonna get a call from the mayor telling me that I can't have any more deaths or else. Which I'll probably do actually is go legal defense. It only takes 3 hours to unlock that, so I'll do it later. If it looks like we're gonna have more deaths, I'll do it later. I'll delay it with legal defense. It costs like $50,000 for that, doesn't it? Jesus. Yep. $50,000 for that. Okay. So Red's got this common room now. 54 members. Blue's up to 50. We have nearly 150 gang members in the prison now. Look at that, all just starting to populate the suburbs, all nice. Gang leaders are staying right in the downtown area with their homies. What we got going on here? Other than my dog making a ton of noise in the background. Alright, well, we're going to get a call from the mayor. We already know we are. Okay, yeah. Yeah, why is so anyone who's asking questions or anyone who's wondering, if you followed the build series for this, if you followed the I guess Prison Town build series, there's 98 episodes in the construction of the town. And then there's 3 episodes that I just released of the escape. There will probably be another escape attempt that I'll probably do shortly, with some additional modifications made to the prison to patch up any holes that I was exploiting while I was escaping. We'll then try to escape again, see if we can find another security hole. If I can get out again, then we'll patch that hole up, and we'll try again, and we'll just keep doing it, I think, until Prison Town is not escapable. So, some people were saying I need a lighter and I just burn the place down. That would work until I put sprinklers in every single cell. That's going to tend to stop it, I think, a little bit. So, little things like that we can do, because we have a ton of money. There's a ton of income, And I can always sell the prison, too. I haven't even done that yet. I could have sold it. If I didn't have the deaths, I could have sold it. For a lot of money. It's worth like $3 million. It's pretty nice. Let's see. 55, 51. Okay, green's starting to fall behind, but they still have more money. They're not making any money. Red's gonna start making money here if nobody takes it over. Common rooms are good places to go. 'Cause common rooms can really start to... Yeah, common rooms... Red's got this one up here, too. Okay. Red's starting to play. They're coming in. They're coming into their own. I'm waiting for the mayor to call me so I can... Yeah, I'm waiting for the mayor to call me so I can do my legal defense. So I don't get fired and sent to the prison. Actually, I think what happens is if I get sent away and I lose because of this reason, I think I actually get sent in as a prisoner to escape. Isn't that how that works? I think if I actually lose the prison, or if they fire me because of criminal negligence or whatever, I think it actually sends me directly into escape mode. It would be cool if it does. I think that's how that works. I hope that's how that works, I should say. I don't think. I hope that's how that works. Because that would be cool. Here comes the phone call. Yesterday was a very dark chapter in the history of this prison. Far too many people lost their lives here. Make sure nobody else dies today or you will face prosecution for your criminal negligence. Okay, so I can't have 5 people die today. Warning, criminal negligence. Oh my god, really? You gotta be kidding me. So we'll see if we get past that, and then I can whip out my legal defense. I'm just gonna do it now. So I'll activate my my legal defense. It will be up and running by 6 a.m. And that should take care of this right here. This should go away. You can only do that once, and it costs a lot, like 50. It costs 50 grand. You can only do it once, but it's a savior if you need it. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need it. If I use it now and we only have like 1 death tomorrow, then I wasted it. But I got a feeling that's not gonna happen. 51. That's Gordon. Where is? Yeah, that's Gordon. Where's Gordon? There. Yep. Should take him off of lockdown. It'd be really nice if the gang leaders, if it was coded into the game that gang leaders could not be extremely volatile, extremely deadly, expert fighter, extremely quick. They have to be sort of the more, I don't want to say passive because they're a gang leader, but it'd be nice if they were coded in to be more passive and to basically order other people to do things instead of themselves. I would really much appreciate that as a mod or something if that exists, because that would make doing something like this a lot easier. We've lost a lot of money. We're making 68,000 a day now, but we lost a whole bunch of money from all the repairs and stuff we had to do. Okay, criminal negligence should be coming in. Should be kicking in pretty quick here. My legal defense is good in about an hour and a half. Okay, good. What's the regime like? There's sleep time? No, it's free time. Up and at 'em, boys. It's free time. Go. Frolic in the streets. Get yourselves a new awesome pair of shoes. Look at this. Yeah, this is a big fight waiting to happen. There's having a gang meeting here. Green's having a meeting here, and Blue's having a meeting here. And then Red is walking on past, probably on their way to a meeting for the morning. That's pretty nuts. They're all just kind of intertwined within each other here. Red's gonna go after this yard, but they're not gonna get it. There's too many guards. They're not gonna get that. They're gonna try, but they're not gonna get it. Green's gonna go after this yard, and they're probably gonna get it. The CEO's calling me. Oh. It looks like your lawyer has filed some paperwork that is protecting you from the consequences of this mess. I guess that means I can't fire you. This time. Get your prison order quickly and make sure it stays in line. That trick won't work again, and it won't protect you forever. Okay. Talk tough, Mr. CEO. Yeah, so Green's gonna get this yard, I think. Most likely. Yep, there it is. Everyone wants this one. And when everyone wants it, no one can get it. There are no guards in here. When is the fight gonna break out? There's no guards in here. Not a single guard is in this yard. But it's so even odds. There's like 12 people from each gang in here. I'm wondering if something will happen. Blue is making a killing right now. Where is the money coming from? Blue is making a ton of money. Somewhere. They just made a bunch of money. Apparently, Green has gotten themselves in trouble. What do you want, Mayor? Oh, look, a whole section of the facility was unusable, and they're sending prisoners my way. Oh, joy. That's fine. You could do that. Hi, guys. I'm a dad. Toys will get played in the background. Noise will be made. One day, it'll happen. I don't know when it will happen, but one of these days, I'm going to have an office. Like an actual, legit office that I can close the door in, and I won't bother anyone when I do this kind of stuff. I won't have to worry about noise, and they won't have to worry about making noise, and they won't have to worry about me talking constantly in the background when they want to talk and all that stuff. So one of these days, that will happen, but that day is not today. It looks to me, if we're going by money, if money is the metric that we're going by, it looks like Blue has just taken a substantial lead. But the thing is, I actually like money being used for the metric to see who wins, because money can be spent, right? So if you think about it, like, say it's an actual legitimate contest, like a game or something, right? On television, or think of it like a prison architect ninja warrior kind of thing, right? It's not even really that. That's not a good analogy. That's a terrible analogy. But think of it this way. You have money is your currency to win the game, but you need weapons, you need contraband, you need other things to help you in gaining and making more money. So you have to invest the thing that you have to accumulate in order to win. You have to invest that stuff into other stuff so that you can hopefully make more of that stuff, right? So it kind of forces you to be smart and invest with good economic sense, because if you end up getting a negative return, you've put yourself more in the hole, and you've helped your opponents. So I kind of like money as the metric to determine who wins. And that also, this is a good metric too, because you can't really do much about your fellow, like, an enemy gang members. Oh, they're recruiting too many members. Well, I mean, you could kill them. You could kill the members. That would help you in taking care of it. But at the same time, I don't know if killing the other gang's members is really, like, I feel like saying, oh, they're taking over that territory. They have that territory. We should go after that territory and take it from them because they're making a lot of money. I feel like that is a better approach. But I For the question about how long the stream will go, it's going on for another half hour. The stream will go on until... Oh, Blue's making money again. Where's it being made at? I think it's over here. Might be over here. So the gangs make money by trading things, by buying and selling, of course. But they also make money when they own property, they own territory. So if a gang owns this yard, for example, which they probably never will, this yard is pretty locked down now. Even without a regime on it, it's still locked down. But they make money by, let's say they take over this yard. Some other prisoner who's not in their gang wants to use that equipment. They have to pay the gang to use that equipment. And that's how they make money. So the more territory a gang can take over, the more potential money they can make in the prison. So it looks like Red has started to finally start making a little bit of money. Green made a little bit. But Blue's catching up in member count, actually. So they're about to get highest member count and highest money. Gordon knows what he's doing. He's the veteran here, after all. He's been here the longest. So he knows what he's doing. There's only down by 1 member now. Gordon's making quick work of this place. He knows what he's doing. Let's see, what else we got? Got a blue yard up here. This might be making some pretty good money. Couple of yards, couple of common rooms, I mean, have been taken over. We got some fighting happening in solitary. It's not really relevant to the gang war. This yard, it looks like Red tried to take it over. Not sure why they weren't successful. There's only 5 guards in there. Must not be trying very hard. You got 59 members. You can do better than that. It's middle of the day. I know it kind of looks like nighttime because I got this. It's because I got this view window open. We've also, if you're just joining us, welcome. We're having a gang war. I've let all the legendaries out. All of the people who were in Supermax, even if they weren't in gangs, they've been let out. And I'm actually kind of interested to see if any of them have gotten recruited. That was the legendary. Yeah, that's Marples. He was always the leader. So what about? Oh, we have some question marks in here. We need. Oh, that's right. The prisoners that the. Yeah. The prisoners that the mayor just sent me. Let's get let's get an informant in, so we can check those out. But some of these guys, like, is it this one? That's the leader for green. That's Gordon. It's the leader for blue. Where's the other ones? Down here. So this is a legendary and this is a legendary. He's been recruited. So Red was able to recruit Ashton Smith, who was one of the other legendaries that was in the Supermax facility. Red recruited him. That's cool. Good to know. So yeah, those legendaries can get recruited to gangs. It's interesting that they're not lieutenants. That's interesting to me. You think the game would almost prioritize that. This was one of them that was in Supermax, and he's not in a gang yet. And then there's this one. That's Andrew Doyle, and Doyle is in green. So green recruited a legendary as well, which is pretty cool. So blue spent a little bit of their money. They started making a bit more, but they just spent some. But look at this. Look at this. Gordon's like, hey, these 2 greens, what are they doing? They're like, hey, man, he's gonna go. And they're eavesdropping. That's what they're doing. They're like, oh, where are they going? Where are they going? They're off to go somewhere. Oh, are they going for the yard? They're going for the yard. Gordon's like personally telling them, hey, go take that yard for me. Go and take the yard for me. Red is in there now. We must stop them. This is fun. They have enough to take it. They have enough to make progress. That's what this little line is. They need at least this many to put progress in on securing it. So this little black bar that's going around the circle slowly, that's their progress. And other gangs can come in here like Red's doing right now, and if they get to the line, they can stop the progress. But they didn't. And now Red surrenders. They're going to fight for it for a bit, and the guards took it away from them right away. The guards took it away from him right away. That's perfect. We're over capacity for prisoners. The mayor sent me like 40 people. But luckily, I've put some contingencies in plan for this prison, right? Remember, I have a whole bunch of holding cells all over the place, so I can go over capacity. It's not going to be a problem. We have 2 deaths today. That's much better than the 24 we had yesterday. Okay, there's a riot. Hang on. 61 members are furious. Which gang is that? It's red. Where's red leader? Red leader. There. Let's get rid of his solitary. Okay, that should make the temperature go down a bit. Hopefully we don't get a ton of deaths. Come on, guards, clean it up. 7 deaths. Jesus. I get so mad. So upset. Blue's making more money. Every gang has over 50 members now. Red pulled ahead a bit. More deaths. There's 10. Just like that, we have 10. It's probably all guards, too. Okay, here comes the twist. For the final half hour, we're putting in a twist. Do you know what the twist is? The twist is, let's say, how much money do I have? Let's say 30 armed guards enter the prison. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, hang on. Game's freezing up on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, let's put them in the armory so they don't have to go anywhere. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Let's come down here to this other armory. Here. 19, 20, 20. Max hired. Okay, so you're only allowed to have 20. Okay, fair enough. 20 armed guards enter the prison. Now let's get some patrols for them. There are still some guards patrol routing, so I didn't eliminate those. That would be really tedious to get rid of, I think. Well, actually, no, it wouldn't. You just do this. Oh. Oh, it's gonna take a long time. What have I done? What have I done? Apparently I've done... Does anyone else think it's kind of ridiculous that this takes this long to do? I mean, can't you just, like, forget about it? Okay, well, we'll let that keep going. I think I want to put... Where's all the hot areas for fights? It's in the chapel, right? So we'll put one in the chapel. I'm going to put one outside this yard. Let's put one in this walkway here. Let's put one down this way. Like that. Let's put one, how about down this hall? Like this. Put one across here. Let's put one through, let's just maybe do this way and this way. Something like that. Put another one over here by the chapel, actually. That's a pretty hot zone. This is a yard. We come down here, but put another one right here. We'll put one in the canteens, so they don't fight in the canteens. This is good. And here. And I think there's one more. We could put one down here, I suppose. They're not really fighting much down here, though. Same thing with the suburbs. They're kind of spread out. They're not really fighting so much there. And let's put one more, and then the rest of them can just be, like, swinging in and out for rests and stuff, so... Actually, there's already quite a few routes here. Okay, we'll just do that. How many routes do we have? Looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 routes. That's good. Then 7 can rest. That's fine. Okay, so armed guards are now in the prison. In the strategically placed in the areas where they kind of tend to fight the most often. Actually kind of want to put one more route in. Right here in this yard. I don't want to actually... You know what? I don't really want to put any armed guards in areas that they can take over. So I'm not going to do that. They're not going to go in the yards or common rooms. If it's eligible to be taken over as territory, I'm not going to put any guards in there. I'm going to let them kind of figure it out for themselves. 20 armed guards are in service now. So, there you go. Now, I'm not going to turn on free fire. So before anyone says, turn on free fire, I'm not going to turn on free fire. But, because I don't want to lose my prison. I don't want to get fired, that's why. But, I'm hoping that spices things up a bit. Just a little. Because we kind of have a pretty good race going on here in membership count. The blue's pulling away in money, like a lot. Like blue's making money. They've apparently got they got the beachfront property, so everyone wants that. Tonight we're gonna do a shakedown, reset the weapon counts for everyone, and then tomorrow we will continue with the first annual Prison Town Hunger Games. It'll be fun. Turn on free fire! Turn on free fire! I will turn on, to answer the question, I will turn on the stream after party. I'll turn it on, yeah, sure. I'm not going to be there, but you're free to talk there if you'd like. Alternatively, you can also talk in any of the other voice channels on the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, by the way, if you haven't joined the Discord before, or if you have not taken part in the Discord, it's a totally free place. People hang out there every day. We have cool conversations every day, and that is the place where I tend to give updates to people before anywhere else. I kind of tend to prioritize that as my communication channel. I don't mean to. I know it's not the best place to do it, but I tend to do it. So if you want to be the first to know anything that's happening, joining the Discord is probably the best way to do it. You'll find a link in the description of this stream down below. But yeah, you're welcome to chat in any of those voice channels if you want. I won't be there, but you know, you can do it. I don't need the after party on if I'm not going to be there. You can just chat in any of the other rooms. Those rooms are named. They used to be named red, green, and blue for the names of the colors of the gangs for Prison Architect. I've changed their names now. Looks like blue spent a little bit of their money. That's cool. I've changed their names now. The names of the chat rooms now reflect the 3 primary characters in the different departments of XCOM 2. So we have the Bradford room, the Tigan room, and the Shen room. And then once Mass Effect Andromeda starts, and we get going in that series, I'll probably change the names of the voice channels again. So, you know, it'll be nice. I like it. We just mix it up. Whatever, it's cool. All right, so 62. The way, look at that. Blue's spending a bunch of money. Where's the money going? Where's the money going? Could be going on luxuries. Could be going on weapons. There's a huge amount of stuff available in this prison for these prisoners to get. Just an enormous amount of stuff here. But it's nighttime now. They're still on free time. They can still do whatever they want. So, they can still go and take over territory if they want to. 60 members now, 62. Blue's only down to $12 now. Maybe member count is what we use. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'll read your comments. Just let me know. What metrics should we use to determine who wins the gang war? I don't think it's fair to use kills because Red started with a huge lead. They started, it was like 16, what was it, like 16, 4, and 6 or something? It was a huge lead. And it's just as big now as it was then, pretty much. Their lead, I mean. So if we do it by gang members, that might be okay, but then we have to be okay with the fact that Red started with the lead. I think I need to forgive Mr. Gibbs. Come on. Go. I should bring the danger back down. at all the guards. It's like a little beehive. It's like a pig pen. It's just a big pig pen. Who's got the bacon? There's got to be what, 100 guards in this little area? There's got to be at least 100 in this area. There's like 200 guards on screen right now. It's crazy what's happening over here. I wonder why they're hanging out over there instead of around the prison. Maybe I should tell them to hang out in the prison. Like, I should just maybe do this. Like, they can just go all over the grounds, but they have to be in the grounds. You know? Maybe I do something like this. Where at all times, there has to be at least this many in the prison grounds somewhere. You know? Like that. Let's just keep them in the prison. Walking around in the common areas. There they go. Now they're all leaving, and they're on patrol, and they're just going to hang out near the entrance now, probably. But they'll eventually make their way around. They'll wander and kind of spread themselves out, hopefully, every now and then. That'd be nice. All right. Let's see. Yes, Elias. Somebody did say the danger. 62, 60, 53. I think maybe we do go by member count. I think that's appropriate. So at 11 o'clock, we'll count up how many members each gang has. Then we'll subtract the number of gang members they had at the start of the stream, which I don't even remember. I'll have to go back in the stream and figure it out. I could just load the save file. That'll work too. So we'll take the number of members that each gang has. We'll subtract the number of members they started with, and whichever gang has the most members after that math is done wins the gang war. I think that's probably a pretty good thing to do. So that'll work. I wish there was a way to speed this up faster. I understand not being able to do it because it would be... Well, I mean, there has to be calculations for all this movement. Look at this tunnel. Somebody's building a tunnel around here. Doing another shakedown. See if we can find the tunnel. Oh, this is why I don't do it. Yeah, this is going to take too long now. Because none of these guards that are in this common area here, none of them are going to help me search cells. So let's just take them away from this. Ugh. How many? I have to click so many times. Ugh, this is stupid. There's got to be an easier way to do this. There isn't, though. There isn't an easier way to do this. We're finding stuff all over the place. Come on. And done. Okay, go search my cells, please. That's why we don't do it that way. We're only making 7,000 a day now. Probably because of all the repairs. Workmen are constantly repairing things and they're not exporting anything. Look at this. The trucks aren't getting loaded very fast. There aren't that many trucks coming in either. Reset the weapon counters. Looking at my... Charlie, is there a Hot Tips subreddit? No. If I had 100,000 subscribers, I might consider having one of those, but... So, you know, get on that, Blue Gang. Go recruiting. Get me 100,000 followers. Then we'll do a subreddit. Look at that tunnel. They almost got out. That was close. That's a good tunnel right there. Looks to me like I need some more dog routes. Actually, no, because I found the tunnel because of the dog routes, so never mind. Dog routes did their job. I just needed to pay more attention to it. So, let's go ahead and get that taken care of. Okay. So, they've got free time again. They're free to go and do what they want now. I wonder if there's any prison which has 100% of its prisoners in a gang. I wonder if that's a thing. I wonder if that is a thing. Can you make me one? No, I don't think so. I don't think I need one. I think if there was one, it would be so. There'd just be nothing. There'd be nothing in there. It would just be empty, and I don't know. You can make one that's like, I don't know, a fan one or something. Like make it. If you do, I don't care if you do. I'm not gonna stop you from making a subreddit, but if you do make one, please make sure it's abundantly clear to everyone on that subreddit that I have nothing to do with it. Because I don't have anything to do with it. If I get bigger to the point where it seems like a good idea and it seems like it would benefit me somehow, beyond what I can already narrowly see. I mean, I'm pretty ignorant on that kind of stuff there. So, like on that particular network, I'm pretty ignorant. So, but if it's if I get bigger to the point where it seems like it might be a good idea, then I'll go ahead and make one, and I'll even contact you, and I can get some help from you to do it. But right now, I don't think I need one. The Discord is serving its purpose well, and the Twitter is a great place to get updates too. So, all right. So looks like to me I'm about to have my 20+ deaths again. I can't imagine we had 14 deaths today. I don't think the death counter is actually resetting. There's no way we had 18 deaths already. It's only 6:30 a.m. I'm so screwed. I'm totally going to get put into this prison. I'm going to get locked up. 2 more deaths for the rest of the day, and I'm going to get in trouble again. The basketball coach got killed. Great. Look, there's 20, 21. Well, might as well kill him now. What is going on? Is this all gang related? Yeah, it is. Red is dominating kills. Red is killing a whole bunch of people. Red does have multiple legendaries, though, so that's something that they have. Blue's racking up the cash, but Red is racking up the kills. But the member count's almost tied, and if it's tied, that means Blue will win this war. If we're going by member count, then Blue will win. 61 gang members are furious. That is Gordon. Gordon's probably the one that killed them all. The danger's not going down, so okay. Cool. Awesome. No danger's going down. Great. Well, we'll probably lose this prison, so I guess we'll play it until either 11 o'clock or until I lose the prison, because I will most likely be fired for criminal negligence tomorrow due to the number of deaths that have happened again today. So, yep. And, the armed guards have seemingly no effect on this at all. Like, they're not doing anything. If I turn free fire on, there, armed guards, you have free fire on. There you go. I don't think it'll make a difference. It just seems eerie now, like there's no sound. I think that shuts the sound off when you do that. I don't know. Let's take a look at intelligence. Nobody's taken over that one. Blue is racking up the money. They're also spending some, though, which is good. I mean, that's the whole purpose of money, right, is to spend it. The value of money is not in the money itself, but what the money gets you. And so they're going to spend it, and they're going to spend it, hopefully, to recruit more people, which they're tied now in membership count. Gordon is much more charismatic, we'll go with. It's much more convincing than, what's his name? Marbles. Marples. That's what his name is. Mr. Marples. Adam Marples. And Gibbs. Although the membership count is getting pretty close. I wonder if it's kind of scripted to where... Look at this. This is cool. This is interesting. What's going on here? Everybody has their shirt off and you're not all in the same color. Where are you going? Gang leaders in the church. Must be the Don.
Don! Papa Josh, they took over the chapel.
Alright, 64, 65. So, still, Red's still up. In member count. They started with a lead, though. Took over the yard. Yep. I'm not evicting them. That's going to have to be for another gang to do. Green's really trying. They really want this place. They're about to get it. Oh, they got it. And the snipers... and the snipers come in. The gang gets tased, and they start to lose it, I think. Probably. It was pretty close. As soon as they captured it, the snipers start shooting. That's funny. Got some more tasers going on over here. Yeah. This is fun. Not doing anything, just watching it happen is fun. This is the kind of stuff where I don't get to do this very often. More or less I'm trying to think of what to do next, but here I get to just sort of absorb what to do next. And I like that. It's good. I have a challenge that will torture you in a way. Do you accept? I don't know. Like, what kind of a question is that? I have a challenge that will torture you. Do you accept the challenge? I don't want you to tell me what the challenge is. Like, any details at all would be appreciated. Let's see. Yeah, this has been fun. It looks to me like Red's probably going to hold on to their membership lead. Probably. And Blue is almost certainly going to hold on to their monetary lead. Every time Green captures territory, it gets taken from them immediately. It seems like they lose it right away. Blue just lost a few members. Yeah. They were killed by Green, I think. I think that's what happened. Yeah. Maybe we should make a giant arena. That'll be the next prison we make. It'll be one big arena, and we'll shove a whole bunch of gang members in that arena. And it'll say, go. They'll make a Prison Architect Hunger Games for real. And it'll be that way too. It'll be Hunger Games. We'll only feed them low quantities and low qualities. And then I'll delete all the cooks. We'll wait a whole day without feeding them. And then we'll create more cooks. Then we'll feed them. We'll feed them every other day at low qualities and low quantities. So they'll get really mad at each other and just break out. But it'll be like a really wide open field type prison with snipers all around the outside. All around the very outside, like right here. Just we'll do snipers all around the outside. And then they can just do whatever they want in the middle, which will be out of sniper range because the snipers can't reach that far. So they'll do whatever they want in here. We'll put some common rooms and some shops and other stuff that will help them either get contraband. Like we'll put workshops in there and places where they can get weapons. And we'll just say, go. And we'll see what they do. Okay. So, yeah, I guess we're going to go with... I guess if we're gonna go with membership count, Red looks like they're gonna win. But remember, we're gonna delete the amount that they started with. So the battle is not the total number. The battle is how many you gained during the battle, basically. So Blue's got this yard temporarily. I don't think they're gonna keep it. They're making some money on the shop, though. The shop is selling a bunch of stuff. That's cool. That's cool. You got some candy bar? He's got a candy bar. 69, 65, 59. What did they start with? I'll have to go back to the beginning of the stream. I'm just going to reload the save file. That's how I'm going to know. And so we'll take the numbers that they have and we'll subtract it. But Red's got a pretty good lead on him right now. I think Red might actually have this. If we're going by membership, I think Red might actually have this. That's actually a good point. Just because you have more money doesn't mean you actually should be the winner. All that means is that you hoarded money. It doesn't mean that you used it effectively, right? Because money is just money to buy things, right? So if you hoard money, if that's how you're gonna win, if you hoard money, I don't know. I don't know how to scale who wins. I don't know. They're definitely not winning with kills. I know that. Red is gonna dominate them with kills for sure. But then again, Red does have 3 legendaries if you include their leader, so it's kind of a little unfair there. But that's the leader. They recruited him, you know. He did what he did. There's a lot more gang members in this prison now than there were when we ended the series, though. The challenge is, if this video gets... What was the challenge here? The challenge is, if this video gets 30 likes by the rest of the week, Saturday, at 10,000 subs, will you play a game of my choice? It will be one that you hate, though. No, I do not accept your challenge. I'm not going to play anything that you want me to play. Oh, hey! Scott Gordon, thanks for the support, man. I appreciate it. Cool stuff. Thank you. I just turned this feature on because YouTube was like, you should do this instead of fan funding, and I'm like, I don't think anyone even used fan funding, so I'll just flip the switch. So appreciate that support. It's really awesome. So where was I? Oh, I'm not gonna play a game on the channel that I hate. I don't care what the conditions are. If I don't like it, I'm not gonna do it. Because if I don't like it, that means no one else is gonna like it. And if no one else likes it, then why am I doing it, right? It's like if I like a game and no one else likes it, then I'll play it on my own when I won't stream it and I won't record it. But if I like something and other people like something, then, you know, I'll make a video for it. That's what's happening with Skyrim, basically. Skyrim series is on hold because it's just not popular enough. Nobody watches it, so. Not nobody, but, like, it takes about as much time to make an episode of that as it does to make an episode of KSP, and yet it has 1/10 of the viewership that KSP does, so. Less than 1/10. 2%. So, anyway, I digress. Looks like we're almost out of time. We got 5 more minutes left. So, how about we go with the count at the end of this day? There's a riot. Wonderful. We'll take the count. We'll take the member count at the end of today, which is 2 hours in-game time. So it'd be like, I don't know, 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes from now. We'll take the end count for the membership count at the end of this day when they go back to sleep, which is what they're supposed to be doing now, and they're just not. We should maybe also look at territory too. Blue owns this common room and this one. They also own this one and this one. There's 4 common rooms here. Blue owns them all. Then there's this yard, this common room, and this yard. And blue owns them all too. That's a lot of property. Green owns that yard, and that's pretty much it. And then red owns this common room, and this common room. No yards. So blue is really dominated here, I think. I think blue's going to be the winner here. Because we've got more money in their bank. We have the least number of kills. So there is that. But red started with a substantial lead there too. We've got, I can't think with all that banging going on. I don't know what that's for. Is that, I don't know what that is. Is that repair? I think that's the sound that it plays when you repair things. I don't know what that sound is. It's annoying though. So I think, well, I gotta let it play at least, yeah, 5 more minutes. And time. Okay, time. The CEO is going to call me and fire me anyway, so it's fine. We have 70 members for red, 67 members for blue. Blue has the highest bank, has the highest bankroll, so they'll win in terms of bankroll. Red will win with kills. They already had a lead, but they increased their lead, so they'll win with kills. And then for members, which I think is the metric we probably should use, because you can always kill your opposing gang members. And despite having more kills, I think they didn't gain as many. So we'll take 70, 62, and 67. Let's take a screenshot of this really quick so I can... I'm not going to remember this. I don't know why. I just won't. Okay, boom. So if that is the kill count at the end of this, we'll go back to load the prison. I just want to see what the CEO is going to say. Hang on. Let's just see what the CEO says. Very dark chapter in the history of the prison. Should we see what happens if I get criminal negligence? I actually don't think I've ever lost a game with this. I almost want to see what happens if we get 5 more deaths, and I can't. I mean, it's 11 o'clock though, so I'm kind of running out of time. But all right, it's fine. I can always read up on what happens. Let's reload the prison to what it was at the start of the stream, which is an exact copy of the Steam file. So we'll reload the Steam file prison. And in a minute, it will load. There we go. Okay, pause it. This is what it was at the start of the stream. So we had 37, 34, and 42. So if we take red team had 70 at the end of the contest, right? They had 70 members. If we subtract 42, that means they gained 28. Okay, so red score on members would be 28. Then we'll take a look at green. Oh, go away, iPhone. I don't want to upgrade my iCloud storage. Green had 62, and they now have 34. Wow, seriously, iPhone, what are you doing? You're freaking me out. 62 minus 34. They have 28 as well. So both red and green are tied with 28. I don't know how that happened, but it did. And then blue had 37 members at the start of the stream, and they ended with 67. So the scores, the final membership tally score to gain members of the gang war is red 28, green 28, and blue 30. So if you're going to go by money, blue wins. If you go by kills, red wins. And if you go by membership totals and total gained, blue wins. So blue would win on 2 of the metrics, and red would win on 1 of the metrics. So there you go. That's pretty cool. So that's going to do it for the stream, guys. If you want to do another gang war in the future, maybe we'll design a custom prison around a gang war. I don't know. That might be something we do. I don't know. I'm not going to play Prison Architect for quite a while because I have another game that I'm going to be starting playing pretty soon, and I will be devoting a lot of time to that one. So, yeah. It's going to basically be... My channel is going to basically consist of Mass Effect Andromeda, XCOM 2, and KSP. And that will be the 3 games that are played for the near future, aside from Outlast, which I have to finish yet. I can only play that at night, and I have another episode recorded. I just have to edit it and put it up. So, but yeah. Anyway, it's been fun hanging out, guys. I really appreciate it. Like the stream if you like it. Subscribe if you're not already. And check out any of the other series we have going on the channel right now. XCOM 2 has been a lot of fun. We're playing a Long War 2. It's been a lot of fun. It's been very difficult. And yeah, and then check out Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm going to be starting that on March 21st. I might be starting it early if the publishers let me. I do have early access to the game. But I actually get the game. I get to start playing the game 3 days from now, which is awesome. But I'm not sure I'm allowed to share anything with you until the release day. So I don't know. If I can, then I will. If not, I'll see you on the 21st there. So really looking forward. So have a great day, guys.